Mispronounced English words. We represent most mispronounced words for those who speak English as their second language.
Let's start the learning.
Retort. Retort. The European response bought some sharp retorts in Washington on Thursday. Assent. Assent. With each revelation, the Ray brothers nodded grimly in assent. Purse. Purse. Within Familara's home were the contents from her missing purse. Exalt. Exalt. That is, it exalts the gaudy and trumpets the ostentatious. Siege. Siege. In fact, the siege at Spotsylvania Courthouse was bloody. Malice. Malice. The jury verdict found no malice against either of these officers. Extravagant. Extravagant. Architecture is lighter, more frivolous, contains more extravagant gestures. Throng. Throng. He leaves a vast throng of them behind, of course. Venerate. Venerate. It almost seemed as if the venerated mega papers were piling on. Assail. Assail. Knox acknowledges that some African Americans will undoubtedly assail him. Exploit. Exploit. More than that, he nearly always manages to exploit it. Exertion. Exertion. Nerves, physical exertion, the crowd breaking down your concentration. Acumen. Acumen. Some cite Jones' brilliant business acumen, which is obvious. Affluent. Affluent. But it would affect the medical establishment and the more affluent. Antipod. Antipod. As a political historian, Gervinus was an antipod of Ronca. Babel. Babel. We are living in the time of Babel. Bosun. Bosun. One reporter challenged the 49ers' Harry Bosun to bench press her. Aegis. Aegis. Crispin Davis, Aegis chief executive, said in a statement. Banal. Banal. It's impossible not to say something banal or irrelevant. Cacophony. Cacophony. That Babel has given way to a cacophony of unanswered questions. Celtic. Celtic. The Lakers had never beaten the Celtics in a championship series. Chiaroscuro. Chiaroscuro. They were first produced to achieve similar effects to chiaroscuro drawings. Chimera. Chimera. Objective journalism is not dead, nor is it a chimera. Cladding. Cladding. Cladding on the inside allows finishing of wood on the interior. Coitus. Coitus. There, sexual relations is defined as coitus. Conch. Conch. Conch architecture for some reason features fancy gingerbread trim. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. When they deliver the coup de grace with the cream pie. Cumin. Cumin. Add chili powder, cumin, cayenne, salt and pepper. Debacle. Debacle. Short sellers are taking on shares, hoping for a debacle. Desultory. Desultory. They thought it was especially after a somewhat desultory beginning. Diaspora. Diaspora. Higgins pursued yet another diaspora to many corners of the world. Door. Door. That lot is as door and forbidding as an inquisition court. Flaccid. Flaccid. Stand at attention. Keep those flaccid leaves off your plate. Genre. Genre. But the new genre of children's books is different. Euro. Euro. She loved euros and wolfed down chili with potatoes in it. Harass. Harass. Meanie used to stop cars on Commonwealth Avenue and harass people. Howell. Howell. On the door, the McCourts are jammed into a howell. Jejune. Jejune. So arguments about 666 are largely jejune and barely about superstition. Kudos. Kudos. Special kudos here to the actor's impromptu moonwalk routine. Loath. Loath. But it may yet creep where it is loath to leap. Morays. Morays. Soldier Field in Chicago has averaged 3 more patrons than capacity. Oblique. Oblique. He still sees the oblique flash that vaporized. Pastoral. Pastoral. In pastoral guidelines for the 1997 transition. Portentous. Portentous. But Keith David adds portentous meaning to the already overblown narration. Puerile. Puerile. Opposition parties derided the advertisement as anti-German and puerile. Quietus. Quietus. Quietus and Ballista stayed in the east to secure their rule. Respite. Respite. At Kenneth Richard, there was a respite from pure retro. Salve. Salve. Witticisms are not the salve we need to heal our problems. Stigmata. Stigmata. Stigmata could have been a classy thriller. Timbre. Timbre. She had a great influence on the timbre of my voice.